Nathan Carter, I'm Nathan Carter, 38, a software engineer in Portland, Oregon. My family owns a rental property in Bend, a cozy duplex that's been a steady income source. For years, I paid its mortgage and upkeep, believing it was a shared family asset. But when I uncovered a secret will favoring my sister, everything changed, and I took back control. 6 years ago, the duplex's mortgage payments became a burden for my parents, Diane and Harold. They'd retired early and their pensions weren't enough. I'd built a solid career at a tech startup, so I offered to help. I took over the $1,800 monthly mortgage, paid $25,000 for HVAC repairs, and covered $12,000 in annual maintenance, property taxes, landscaping, tenant issues. Over time, I funneled $94,000 into the property, thinking it secured our family's future. My younger sister, Lauren, 32, never contributed. She was always between jobs, chasing dreams as an influencer. I didn't mind. Family helps family, right? Last spring, I stopped by my parents' house in Beaverton for dinner. While helping Mom clear the table, I noticed a folder labeled Estate Plan on the kitchen counter. Curiosity got me. Inside was a will, drafted 3 years ago, leaving the Bend duplex entirely to Lauren. A handwritten note from Dad mentioned a management fund of $150,000 for her to maintain the property. My name was absent. My stomach churned. I'd been pouring my savings into a property promised to my sister, who'd never paid a dime. I confronted them that night. "You're giving Lauren the duplex while I've been keeping it afloat?" I asked, holding the will. Dad shifted uncomfortably. "Lauren needs the security, Nathan. You're stable." Mom added softly, "You've always been self-sufficient." Lauren, scrolling her phone, chimed in, "You're killing it at your tech job. Why do you care?" The betrayal stung. I delayed my own home purchase, skipped vacations, all to support a property I'd never inherit. I stopped all payments the next day. No mortgage, no repairs. My budgeting app, a habit from my tech work, tracked every cent, $94,000 over 6 years, plus $18,000 in lost investment growth at a conservative 4% return, totaling $112,000. I met my financial planner, Rachel Ortiz, in Portland. "Nathan, you've been subsidizing an asset you're excluded from," she said. She connected me with a forensic accountant, David Lee, who compiled a notarized report of my contributions, complete with bank records and receipts. A week later, Mom called. "The bank's threatening foreclosure, Nathan. The mortgage is late." No apology, just expectation. I emailed her the notarized report with a note. "I've done my part." Dad's voicemail followed, furious. "You're letting the family down." Lauren texted, "You're ruining my plans. Fix this." I focused on work, ignoring them. The reckoning came at our family reunion in Salem. Dad had invited aunts, uncles, and cousins to discuss family matters. My cousin Ethan tipped me off. "Uncle Harold's saying you're abandoning the duplex." I arrived with my documentation, uninvited but determined. The backyard fell silent as I stepped in, holding a stack of papers. "I've paid $112,000 to keep the Bend duplex running," I announced, passing out copies of the report. "Mortgage, repairs, taxes, 6 years of it. Meanwhile, Dad's will leaves it all to Lauren, with a $150,000 fund for her alone." Murmurs spread. Aunt Judy, a retired realtor, asked, "Harold, is this true?" Dad sputtered, "It's private." I pressed on. "Private? I've funded your legacy while you plan to cut me out." Lauren blushed, avoiding eyes. Mom whispered, "We didn't mean to hurt you." Cousin Ethan spoke up. "Nathan deserves a stake in the property." Uncle Tom nodded. "This isn't fair." Dad's narrative crumbled. Lauren muttered, "I didn't know it was that much." But she had. Dad always bragged about her future to relatives. The family urged a revised will or repayment. I didn't want the duplex. I wanted fairness. Days later, Mom texted, "The bank's calling about the loan. Please help." Then Ethan called. "Lauren's selling her car to cover the mortgage. Aunt Judy's pushing for a new will splitting the property. You've got allies." A week later, a Lawyer S letter arrived. I'd been granted a 30% stake in the duplex, funded by Lauren's management fund. Dad's text followed. "We're family, Nathan. This wasn't needed." But it was. For the first time, I felt free from their expectations. My future finally mine.